All right, we are processing these chickens today. The part where I put in the boiler and start to pull these feathers off somehow disappeared. So we're just going to start here where I am plucking the feathers. This is a very tedious job. So throughout this video, I am not going to talk through this whole video. I'm going to let y'all just watch and I will just talk here and there. And I'm not going to put any sound on it, so y'all going to hear all the little random sounds that I had to listen to while I was doing this video. I was unaware that chicken had so many little fine hairs on them. Like, I would see them when I would buy chicken from the grocery store and be grossed out and just not eat it. But now that I'm processing one and I'm having the hardest time getting rid of these hairs, I understand. I still don't want them, but I see. I see what happens.
What are you worried about? Why?
That is part of the little weird ass noises that I had to hear while I'm over here trying to butcher chickens. He's gonna be so mad that I left this in the video, but oh well. Since I don't usually eat this part of the wing, I'm just gonna cut them off. And then this little part had a bunch of holes in it from the feathers, so I just took it off too. I'm trying to make a small cut in there, just enough to get my fingers in there and tear it open a little bit without cutting any of the insides. And then I'm trying to detach all these little pieces from the neck so that when I go in and pull out the intestines and everything, that it'll all come out in one piece. So when I go in, I have to feel around in the inside to try and detach everything so that when I pull it all out, I can pull it all out together. So it's all like stuck to the walls. Like I said, that piece on the top is going to come out through the bottom also. And you'll see the pieces on the side of the neck. You'll see it start to come in when I pull down, see? So it's all going to be able to come out through the bottom. And that's what you want. Or not, you're in there like picking. But you don't want to go in there and pull too hard. Or you'll end up disturbing the bowel, which is where the poop comes out. And you don't want to burst that line because then you'll have poop all over the place. So I've pulled it out down there on the bottom. That's what I'm trying to disconnect so that I can move it out of the way and then eventually get it cut out. So while I'm cutting that bow line out, I just go ahead and cut this whole little butt piece off because I don't need it. It's a part where like the feathers are. It's a bunch of feathers on it. So I don't eat that part, so I just cut it off while I'm at it. So right here, I'm just double checking everything to make sure I got it all out before I rinse it off. So here I'm just going to take off the neck and then clean up some of the extra skin that's on there. Y'all just gonna have to ignore the way I look. I woke up sick as hell today and I still had to get this done. And there's so many little fine hairs on chickens. It was no way that I would be able to get them all off, but I got them off to the best of my ability. I see a lot of people use a little blowtorch on them, but the torch that I have is not small, so it would definitely burn the chicken. So I'm just gonna have to go buy a small one and then go back and burn these little fine hairs off. And after it's all done, I wash them up and throw them in an ice bath, which the ice is melted, but it's cold water. And I just let them sit there for a few hours before bagging them and putting them in the freezer.